boy. But let me tell you, Garmin, what did you do to me today? You mean to tell me you've created a trucker's GPS where some of your models cost well over $1,000, yet you haven't created something where you can actually edit your route and avoid country borders, like out of the country borders? How is it that you're forcing me to go into Canada when I can't, with a big rig at least, to go into New York because it's faster? Come on, you gotta have a way to let me edit that and let me get to New York without going through Canada. That's what happened. Luckily, I was able to stop at the last exit right before we hit the border. So I got right back on the highway in the opposite direction. I just to get out of there and just to head in the opposite direction, where I was actually surrounded by the border everywhere. So I had to strategize this for a bit. It took me like 30 minutes, rookie mode, but yeah, I basically ended up going to a truck stop where I thought it was going to be Detroit, but thankfully it's not. It's actually in Dexter. So I'm hanging out here for the night. And actually another thing is, I'm parked. It's full. All the truck stops are full. I'm parked along the side where it's not even a parking spot. So I'm hoping I don't get a knock here in a bit telling me to move. Please don't let me sleep. And we have a 10-hour drive tomorrow at very fast speeds, safely. Yeah. All right, so just finished driving for the day. Only put in 8 hours today. It was an interesting day. It was actually an interesting 2 days, which is why I didn't really post much. But the GPS, I did say this, but it almost took me to the wrong country. So then I had to find a different route. The route was about 4 or 5 hours longer than the previous route. Now, that meant a late delivery. When you have a late delivery, there are different I guess violations for it, but not really violations, just fees. The company, the customer, will actually pay you less, obviously, because you're late. I'm sorry it took so long to think. So in my case, the contract, the load, states that if there is a late delivery, they actually fine us $400. That's a lot. If I'm not mistaken, I would be the one responsible for paying that, since I was the one who caused it to be late. But that's not the case. Something happened to our favor that we called them and asked them to see if we could do a late delivery. They said, no, you cannot. We're already closed. Now my dispatch said, what time is it? The paperwork said 4:30 delivery. They close at 2:30. So we could deliver and your boy is now just gonna get some rest. Actually, there's no rest right now. I gotta clean the windows. I'm gonna clean the fuck out of these windows and Rain-X them. Does anybody know, by the way, that these stripes out of the window? Because I've tried everything. I legitimately don't know what it is. I thought it was bug juice, so I bought a bug and tar remover. I've tried everything, including my nail, and nothing. Not too sure how that would come out, but we'll keep working at it. Oh man. Just to talk about strategy and give you guys a little insight on how it is this time works. since I technically am now off duty, if I remain off duty for the next 10 hours, 9.5